You see the ships at the top. Not all the power, right? Okay, let's get into it. All right. Shalom, shalom, my brother Karef. I want to give our praise and honor, glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahawashi by Hashem, Kakadash. Double honor and blessing to the elders, the apostle, great millstone. The water Yahweh by Hashem, Yahawashi for the elder, the apostle on down, for waking me up to the wisdom, not truth, understanding. Through the spirit, power Yahweh by Hashem, Yahawashi. Shalom to the true Akim that doing the truth and seal across the four corners of the earth, wherever you might be scattered abroad, along with the truth in the faces. Shalom to the true Akim, I believe as well, mean the sisters. Want to come back repenting. Come back to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahawashi will. All right, with all that, I'm gonna just go on to 2nd Ezra 13 real quick. Going into that the dream with the Lord gave Edris, with the angel was showing him when he talking to the angels, right? To the point that he had an insight on the last days, Yahawashi coming back, returning in a chariot, coming in the Father's ship, and the Lord gonna come back with the thousands of heaven, with the host of the army of heaven, with the host of heavens, right? To come take down Esau, Edom, destroy America and the rest of the heathen nation when they go on the war during World War III. And also come to beam up his elect, come deliver his elect. So, all right, we're going to get into these scriptures, man. And what we're going to read is going to go into what you just seen on this video. I'm going to play it one more time. Now you see the ships at the top, right here, kind of to the left. Woo, look at that. Angel flexing their power, man. Hey, and they ain't even hit, and they just flexing their power on the point to show you they how really gonna be. But imagine if you get hit by something like that, some concentrated fire, man, and it coming and zapping, knocking you to dust. And right then they ain't do nothing but just knock the power out. So, but this is how the Lord gonna return with him and the angels. This is what they're gonna be doing constantly. Sigh. You heard how it sounded, and you see how it looked. But we're gonna read the 2nd Esdras, chapter 13, verse 1. And it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea, that it moved out of the waves thereof. And this sea is talking about Yahawashi. This sea talking about Yahawashi returning from the heaven, because we know the Lord not gonna come up out the ocean, because the Lord, they dwell in the third heavens, like the scriptures say, in which the people what we say they call it the fourth dimension. So the Lord gonna return from the spiritual realm. He coming from the Gulf of Heaven, from out of space, the Gulf of space. So the Lord gonna return for the heavens with him and the angels, and they gonna come get down like you just seen, right? And it say, then I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heavens. And in many precepts we can go on to 2nd Ezra 13, when it say the chariots of the Lord is 1,000 upon 1,000, roughly paraphrasing. Revelation with is it 19, when it say how the Lord, also when the Lord gonna return, if I ain't mistaken, I think it's 19, right? How the Lord gonna come back also, and to tell you how he gonna come and conquer, right? 19. But it's so many precepts to get, man, on 2nd Ezra 13, how the Lord gonna come back with him and the angels, and how they gonna come take down the military, the armies when they go on the war during the Euphrates rivers, right? It say, and I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him. So everything that was under Yahweh by Shem Yahawashi, he coming from the heaven. That's how you know he's not coming out to sea. Because it say everything trembled that was under him. So that represent the Gulf of space. Because we know it say, hey, the Lord divided the waters, from the heaven, the water from the earth. So he coming out of space. But everything trembled, because when they see it, the people gonna be scared, because you about to see this angelic power come back with a force you never seen before, man. Things what they put in these movies, and they always be making a move about an alien invasion, man. But alien just be foreign, because you're right. How about Shem Yahawashi not on this earth, and when the angels, so yeah, they gonna be foreigners coming back to destroy and redeem their people. right? To destroy Esau, Edom, America, and the rest of the nation during World War III and deliver the people, right? And it say, read again, and I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. And when he turned his countenance to look, the thing trembled that was seen under him. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burnt that heard his voice, like as the earth filleth when it filleth the fire. So right, it say everything that was under him trembled, right? And he said, and whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, and you heard it, when the voice went out of his mouth, listen. Woo! You can't get around that, man. Call Allah, Yahawashi, man. You can't get around that, man. Ain't no way you can get around. And this matching up with the scripture and this real footage, right? And it say, and you just seen it. You just got proof of it. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, went out of his mouth, all they burnt that heard his voice, like as the earth filleth when it filleth the fire. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of the number from the four winds of the heavens to subdue the man that came out of the sea. So right, you're gonna have these different nations, heathen nations, going to war with each other. World War III, North Korea, China, Russia. See, the Lord gonna intervene during World War III. You know, when they go meet up in the Euphrates River and go to war, the Lord gonna meet them there. Gonna come crack the sky, and the Lord gonna come get busy, right? And they say, and they're gonna try to write. It say, for the four winds of heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea, came from the heaven, which talking about Yahawashi, who the people call Jesus Christ. But you know, Yahawashi Hamashiach. So, right, and they're not gonna be able to conquer and take down Yahawashi. The Lord say, I will not meet thee as a man. Lord coming in a whole different power, man. Verse 6, but I beheld, and lo, he great himself a great mountain, and flew upon it. And they talking about the chariot. So the Lord come back in a father ship, big old ship, right? Like they showing Independence Day. They just show you Hollywood, the elites. They know Yahawashi coming back. Why they gonna make a movie like they got out a small UFO, and they got a great big one? Like, you, man, they know it. They showed a small chariot, and they showed it one great big chariot, but it ain't gonna be no defeat Yahawashi, right? It say, but I beheld, and lo, he had graven himself a great mountain, represent the ship, UFO, how big it is. That edge got it like it shit big like a mountain, wide and big like a mountain. He said, and flew upon it, but I would have seen the region or place whereout the hill was graven, and I could not, that how big the ship was. He can tell where it started from, where it ended. It just covered up the sky, how big it was, can't even tell. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which gathered together to subdue him were so afraid, right? They was scared. They gonna see something they ain't never seen before. Not on this earth. They actually gonna see the angels and Yahawashi come return, man, with that power. For to get down. Like they showing these moves, but they're gonna be in real life. So, and it say to subdue him. And after, slide stop at 8. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were so afraid, and yet there's fight, because the Lord will put the spirit on them to fight. And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lift up his hand, nor haired sword, nor any instrument of war, but only I saw that he sent out of his mouth, like we seen, as it had been a blast of fire, woo, and out of his mouth, and out of his lip a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out spark and tempest. I'm gonna run that back one time. And what it said, and I saw that he sent out of his mouth as a blast of fire, but I only saw, like, all right, got to hurry up, right through it. But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lip a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out spark and tempest, and they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, in a great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burnt them up every one, so that upon a sudden of a number of multitude, nothing was to be perceived but only dust and smell of smoke. And when I saw this, I was afraid. And Ezra said when he saw that, he was afraid, man. The Lord came during World War III. He did this with him and the angel. Pow, pow, back to back, though. And they actually hitting their targets and burning them up, set them on fire. But, because the camera not going to record long, it'll never record long, man. I got to make space. But all I'm going to say, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahawashi, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahawashi, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahawashi. Shalom. I hope they were edifying and they were honored and blessed to the ear, the possible great millstone with that. And to the brothers who doing the truth and the sisters repent with that. Shalom.